Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Papa Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday, February 21st, and I'm back bringing out some more NBA action for you guys. Remember, starting that contest, we do have a couple people signed up already in this contest. I am competing against you guys. Let me pull up the sheet really quick. There we go. There's the sheet right now. As you can see, we have 9 people right now. We have one winner so far. One person did not play. Norman Powell's not playing tonight, but I will update this as we go on. Most of the games that have, some of the games have not started yet, but we have 9 people. That's good for the first day. You can sign up anytime you want, and we are going to do this until the NBA Finals. So the rules right there for you guys. All you got to do, comment any player prop you want on any given night. I'll put it on the chart. I'll put your name on the chart, and I will update it day by day until we get a winner for the NBA jersey. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. 0-0 currently. Actually, definitely going to be 0-1 with the 76ers +8. They're getting stomped on by the Celtics right now. Was a pretty good game in the first half, and then Boston just came out in the second half and poured it on. We did probably going to get a win with the Memphis and Pacers under 249. Did not look very good at all in the first half. I think they scored almost 80 points in the second quarter, but it's like 50 in the fourth. Pretty low scoring quarter right now in the fourth, so unless something crazy happens, I think the under will hit in that game. Kobe White, not looking good. I should have just put myself red for the streak. He's not going to hit. And then Kristaps, he's probably not going to get back in the game. 17 points, just a bummer. I think back-to-back times of taking Kristaps Porzingis, they just blow out whoever they're playing. He doesn't play the fourth quarter. But 17 points for Kristaps tonight, not going to hit that player prop. So looking like a 1-3 day, not my best work on the NBA side. So we got some work to do today for the NBA plays, starting with the Knicks and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, the Knicks are currently in a battle going up against the Chicago Bulls. They were starting to pull away a little bit, and the Bulls are right there with them now. So we'll see what happens in that game, but I would love some overtime action in that one just to get the Knicks a little bit more tired for this game that they have to travel to go to Cleveland. The Knicks, they're a very good team. Towns tonight, he started 2 of 15 from the field or something like that. He's on 20 points now, but I think they will be a little bit tired as a back-to-back for both of these teams. The Cavaliers are starting to beat up on the Nets just a little bit. The Nets were beating them in the first half. Cavaliers coming back a little bit, though. I think the Cavs have a pretty convincing win here going up against the Knicks. I will take them against the spread as the play. Not sure what the line is. Think it's probably going to come out -5.5, -6.5, somewhere around there. But I do think the Cavaliers dominate this game. They're going to be back home. They had to go on the road after the All-Star break. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes going on the road in the All-Star break. First game back. Knicks got a home game, but now they got to go on the road. Hopefully they get tired playing the Bulls. They are giving them a really good game, and the Cavaliers starting to pull away a little bit. So I'm going to take the back-to-back here for the Knicks. They're going to come out struggling. I will take the Cavs against the spread as the first play of the day. Second play today, we're going to be looking at the Rockets going up against the T-Wolves. T-Wolves going on the road to face off against the Rockets. Neither one of these teams played on Wednesday night or Thursday night, so this is the first game back for both sides. Going to go with the under total points. The Minnesota Timberwolves this season have been one of the most inconsistent teams scoring. Sometimes they have 120 points just randomly, like Rudy Gobert can go off for 18 points. Go off, I say, for 18 points, but that's a really good game for Rudy Gobert. Anthony Edwards can score 50-plus points on any given night as well, but if Anthony Edwards doesn't put up 30, 35-plus points in this game, I don't see them going over 100-plus points in this one. The Rockets were really, really bad going into the All-Star break. They'd lost like 4 or 5 in a row and then won a game, then lost another game against the Warriors. But this Rockets team coming out of the All-Star break, it's do or die time now. They were one of the best teams in the NBA to start the season. They're kind of slowly going towards the bottom, middle of the pack now in their conference. I think they come out in the All-Star break with a little bit of urgency. We're going to see the defensive side for both of these teams come out. Give me the under total points for this game as the second play of the day. Player props for tomorrow. 3-point contest after the All-Star break. I always do these bets. I always take 3-point contest player props over their threes because they've been shooting threes all weekend. They wanted to perform well. Darius Garland did perform pretty well in the 3-point contest, and so did the other guy I'm going to take. But I'm going to take his over total threes in this game. 2.5 is my guess. I can see it being 3.5 because looking at his numbers, he's made 3+ threes in 6 of the last 9 games he's been in. He kind of struggled at the last game that he played in, but in the All-Star game, he made 2 threes in the second game that he played. So I do think he will perform well in this one going up against the Knicks. I'm going to take the over 2.5 made threes. This is just based off going off of players in the All-Star game that participate in the 3-point contest. I think they do come out and perform well in the first game behind the arc. I think the shot attempts are way up. I think the shot percentage is way up as well after the All-Star break. That's just my thought. But my next play is going to be Buddy Hield, and it's off the same premise as what I just talked about. Buddy Hield over 2.5 made threes. Maybe we get lucky with 1.5, but I highly doubt it. This guy was hitting 4+ threes in 3 consecutive games back in the start of February. They had kind of a slow start against the Rockets, but the Rockets in that game against the Warriors, the last game before the All-Star break, they pulled all of their starters in the second half, and kind of the same with the Warriors. So although Buddy Hield does come off the bench, he only played 14 minutes in that game, made 2 points, 6 shots, 0-4 from the three-point line. I do think he's going to come back after the All-Star break, after being pretty dominant in the three-point contest. If it wasn't for Tyler Hero, he would have won the damn thing. But I'm going to take his over 2.5 made threes in this gun, going up against the Kings. The Kings, no defense whatsoever to talk about. So give me Buddy Hield over the total 2.5 made threes. Also, he used to play for the Kings, so a little bit of revenge here for Buddy Hield as the final play of the day. Let's go to that NBA recap graphic. Cavs against the spread. Guess is 5.5, 6.5. I will play it up to an 8.5, 9.5. It gets a 10. No, thank you. But Cavs against the spread would be the first play. Under total points for the Rockets and the T-Wolves. Usually we see this at like 218.5, 219.5, 220.5, somewhere around there. So hopefully we get that. Gary Garland and Buddy Hield both over their total threes. Only because after the All-Star break, I like to take players that were in the three-point contest to go over their total threes. Make sure you guys get in your picks for the streak. If you have not entered into the contest, you can enter anytime you want. And if you have entered the contest, you don't have to put another player prop tonight. You can just take your win or your loss and go on to the next day if you don't like anything. If you lose, there's really no reason to not put anything. But if you win and you don't like any bets tonight, just don't send anything. You can have a one-win streak going into Saturday. So that's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Friday, February 21st slated games. If you guys enjoy the content, please drop a like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.